Hey, Pam. I hope it kind of looks blurry. Does the screen look blurry to you? I hope not. Wonder if I do this. That might be a little better. Oh my goodness. Literally after last week. Oh, hold on. Why is this not? Okay. Oh my goodness. Now I got that turned off. Okay. Lordy. After my disaster start to my live last week, I was freaking out. That should be better, hopefully, the blurriness. I think I just had to get my camera to focus. Hopefully that is better. And I'm on a little early because I was paranoid about whether or not I was going to get this to be able to go live for me. So, I hope you're doing well, Pam, on this Thursday evening. Oh, I'm going to wait a couple minutes. Good. Let's see. I should probably share this. I'm doing well. It is absolutely beautiful here today. So spent a little time outside earlier and enjoying the beautiful weather. Enjoying time off of work for sure. Marcy, hello. Oh my goodness, you're in for a treat. You never know what you're going to get. A winter snowstorm, Pam? Where are you located in Canada? I know you're in Canada, but how far north are you? That's crazy. Thank you for joining, Marcy. Oh, Newfoundland. I think you say it Newfoundland, right? You don't say Newfoundland. So is that the name of the province, Newfoundland? I used to live in Ontario for a short time. I believe that's the name of your province. Wow. I am sad for you because I would not want to be getting snow right now. We've been in the 80s this week, like low 80s. But today it was only maybe in the mid to upper 70s, so it was beautiful. All right. Oh, I was going to share the link and then I forgot. Let's see here. I'm going to quickly go over to Facebook and share the link, and then we will get started. Okay. Let's see. Paste. Why isn't it? There we go. Post. Okay. Perfect. All right. Hey, Janice. Hello. Super excited to play with you guys today. And hopefully today goes a little smoother than last week. Hi, Mom. Have you received your Vicky Happy Mail yet? Mine is coming on Saturday. And y'all, so just so you know, I told myself I'm just going to get the 49 and Market Vicky collection. I wasn't going to get the cut and paste, but I literally saw Michelle just got cut and paste in today before she left for her crop she's going to. And it's amazing. I'm like, I texted Michelle, I'm like, great. Thanks a lot. Now I need to add cut and paste to my list. Oh, yay. Yours is on the way. Awesome. Oh, Janice. Oh my gosh. What a hot mess last week was. But because of all of the help from everybody on there, I survived it and finished the layout. So thank the Lord. But today we are going to play with some Lindy's. I saw a fun technique that I just saw this week on a reel on Instagram. And of course, I didn't save it. I should have saved it. And I can't find it again. So I don't know who showed this technique, but it's super fun. Jackie. Hi, Jackie. I'm taking Vicky's class, ordered it all from Michelle and got some from awesome, Jackie. I've taken a couple of Vicky's classes and she just puts together some amazing albums. So super excited. Okay. I am scrapbooking these 3 photos of my son and his girlfriend. These were taken maybe a month ago. It was super, super early spring, late winter. Oh, Marcy, I'm telling you, I'm kind of mad. I'm like, why does this have to be so cute? So, because I have major FOMO, I am so afraid that I'm going to not get something and I'm going to see everybody using it and then it's not going to be available. So, hey, Michelle, thanks for joining. Okay, so I'm using Sunshine on My Mind. This is a Pink Fresh Studio collection. And believe it or not, this is a really small Happy Scrappy bag that I got from Michelle. And it came with the paper kit and a pack of like titles with some embellishments, maybe one other thing. It was really inexpensive. And I told Michelle, I said, I'm going to use this, but I don't think it's in the shop. She said, yeah, I have 2 more left. So there are 2 more left of this in the shop. If anybody is in need of a pretty summer collection. These photos were not taken in summer. They were taken, like I said, more in early spring. But I don't care. I'm not going to use the summer sentiments, but it's still on a beach. And I thought that these colors popped well on these muted pastel. So those are kind of what I was thinking for my color palette. Yes, Taylor, I know. I know. Hey, Amy. Gosh, so many of you tonight. Okay, so I just want to quick show you some of the papers. So these are kind of ones I'm thinking about focusing on, these 4, but who knows, I might end up changing my mind. This is the other side of that stripe. And then this beautiful one. I picked this because it's kind of like a geometric sunset kind of, right? And then this is the back. We've got this beautiful shell paper and then some cut aparts, these frond leaves, and then this is the back. And then I love this ticket, but all of these were very much summery looking, so I'm probably not going to use those. But I just wanted to give you an idea of what this collection looks like. It's so pretty. I love the palm tree paper. And then I love a ledger, but this is summer agenda, so I will definitely be saving this for summer page. Sad thing is I love this side too, but I can't hardly pass up using a ledger. That's just me. So there's a quick look at the papers. And I'll put some of these aside. The New Maker collection with Katie, Puri, Shamel. Oh, I know. I know, Taylor. It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. You should see. I got a sneak peek, and you guys probably seen Kate Dupree use those the little film strip. They're like little film strip stickers that you can even put over a photo. They are amazing. Oh my gosh. So again, these are kind of the colors that I'm kind of trying to go for. Hey, Tanya, but I'm going to set these aside for now because we're going to have a little fun with Lindy's. So I wanted to use a 12 by 12 stencil, and I pulled out a few of them. I can't decide if I want to use this one or this one. I think that one's going to be too busy. Not that one. And not that one. I want to use one of these. Let's just do something really quick. Okay. First, let's get started with what we're going to do. I'm losing track here. I've got my magicals, and what did I just do on here? And these are the 3 colors I'm going to use right now. This one came in a set. And Michelle did want me to let you know that she's got a bunch of Lindy's ordered, and they should be in soon. Not sure if they'll be in for the next sale, but possibly. But this was the set that is in the shop. I don't know if they're on wait list, but if they are, she's getting more in soon. But this is kind of the sets I'm using. And then there's this set called, this one's Dip-a-Toe Teal. I don't know. This one came with this one, and a pink one, I think. But we're going to focus on these 3. And I wanted to show you, I got these clear acrylic little plastic things and at the Dollar Tree, you guys. And they are perfect for like mixing your, like for a palette, if you're mixing modeling paste or something like that. So I'm going to do a little sample of each one of these and then decide which one we want to use. So I want to kind of do like an orangey peachy color, kind of sticking with the colors in this collection. So I'm going to do a little bit of pink, and you guys, a little bit goes a long way with these Lindy's. Oh, Jackie, then you'll probably be getting them soon. I know they're ordered, and if they are not in already, they are coming in very soon. So super excited about that. I've got some water here, and I'm just going to activate this with water. And I'm looking to get this kind of orangey peachy color. Okay. And now I've got just a cheap, spongy dauber thing. And I'm just going to dip it in here, pick up some color like so, and then put it through my stencil. Okay. And right now I just want to see what color I want, or what design I want. And I'm definitely want to add more pink to this because I really want it to be a little more orangey. So we're going to add a little more pink. See, yeah, I think that's more the color I want. A peachy, corally, orangey color. So don't forget with your magicals is that you can change the color. Just mix them up. Hi, Cynthia. Okay. Let's see. Right now, I'm just laying down a little bit of color just to see what stencil I might want to use. But look at that through the stencil. So pretty. Now the question is, which one should I use? Let me get really quick some of my papers up here. Just to see. This one's probably going to be a little busier. So I think I'm going to go with just the boxed one because it's not going to be quite as much pattern going on. So I think we'll go with that. Now I'm going to get my good turn. This is super like cheap card. It's not even cardstock. I don't even know what paper this is. This paper that I'm going to use, gosh, I don't know what's going on with my camera. Like it's getting blurry every time I move something. Let me see if I can readjust it. Sorry, I'm trying to get my camera from not being so blurry. I swear it is always something. This is close to my heart paper that I'm using here. So I'm going to drop some pink and some yellow. And some water. And then I'm going to lay the stencil over. And I'm not going to cover this whole thing. So we're just going to kind of do kind of an ombre sunset-y looking pattern. So going from the dark to the top to the light, but I want to leave some white space, if that makes sense. I want to make sure I'm not just covering this entire sheet. Okay. I'm going to put this aside because I might come back to that. But now I want to come to some, do I want yellow or pink? I'm going to do pink right now. Pink next. Oops. Move this back over. Ooh, I love that pink color. And you see, I used just a tiny bit of that powder. So these Lindy's go a long way. Was watching on silent, finishing dinner with friends. Oh, awesome, Sherry. Well, at least we got off to a better start today, right? So again, I'm going to pick that up. I'm not even changing my color thing. I'm just literally using the same orange one, and I'm going to kind of blend it in. Okay. Love it. And now I'm going to add some just yellow. So let me clean this off. And I'm thinking I don't want to go all the way up because I have another idea, but it might not work. We'll see. Here's yellow. Like, you guys, see how little of powder I need? Super small amount. Okay. All right, there's some yellow. And don't worry, we're going to fill in some of these little spots with some other stuff. Okay. With some maybe stenciling or something. Let me see. Let's add a little of the yellow down here. So pretty. Let's take a peek. Oh, I was wondering if I want to add blue, okay, but I'm not sure that I do. I never thought to put the Lindy's on a page using your ink blender. Well, T, like I said earlier, it is not my idea. I saw a reel on Instagram this week, and that is what they did. And I was like, oh my Lord, that is crazy. I love that idea. So I'm basically stealing it. Well, I'm scraplifting it, right? So what do you guys think? I'm wondering, this, I feel like this is controlled Lindy's. Like this is a way to use Lindy's and have a little bit of control, right? So you guys, what do you think if I did like this at the top? Am I getting too crazy? I'm thinking about this. Do I want to add some sun rays up here? I mean, it's kind of crazy, but, or do I want to add, not go with the sun rays and add a little teal bluey colors up here to kind of represent the little bit of like bluish green in the sky and to bring in some of the other colors in, because remember, these are my papers, which I don't even know how many of them I'm going to use, but these are kind of my papers. Oh my gosh, do it. Let's go crazy. Let's do it. You know what? If we don't like it, we'll start over. Oh, there's nobody on after me. I could go for 2 hours again, like last week. Oh my Lord. Let's do it. Let's just do it. Move my pictures to a safe place, and I'm going to get out my pink and my yellow first again. A little more pink. Ooh, that's too much pink. Hold on. I put way too much pink on there. I'm going to move some off. We'll deal with it. I'll just add more yellow if I need to. Where's my practice sheet? I need my practice sheet back. Let's just see. That's not bad. Okay. Okay. Oh, here goes nothing, guys. Here goes nothing. Okay. All right. Hold it there. We're going to add, where's my other little tray? Here it is. We're going to add pink next, just pink. And then we'll have it go into yellow. Oh my goodness. If you only knew I was holding my breath right now. We might just create something amazing though. You never know, right? Okay, I need to get some of this because I kind of really... Okay, you guys, I feel like this is kind of looking cool. All right, what do I want to do at the top? Um, I'm just gonna peek. Oh, so pretty. I don't want a sharp, I don't want like a, do you know what I mean? Like I don't want a cut off edge. So maybe I just leave it. I know. Maybe I just do this. What color should I end with? Yellow? Where are those pictures? I feel like I want to end with more yellow, maybe. And this is what I'm going to do. I'm just going to paint it on. Then I'll be sure not to have a harsh edge. Oh my gosh. Guys, I think I like it. Unbelievable. Let me wipe these off. So if you guys are at the Dollar Tree next, I suggest getting these little trays. They're in the craft section. But when you see them, they're covered with like a frosty, like little film. So they don't look clear. They're like covered with, you know, something like a film. So just pick some up. They're $1.25. They are so worth it to use as like a cheap little palette. Okay. I feel like I love it. However, I might need to add just a little something else. And I'm thinking of coming in very lightly with something else. Let me look at my color book because it's just so fun to layer. Layer, layer, layer. Where's my swatch book? I was just using it today. Oh, there it is, behind my trimmer. Yes, I should have bought more. They had a ton of them. Like literally, I should have bought so many more. I think I'm going to come in with pink because I just feel like I don't have enough pink. So I'm thinking I'm going to come in very lightly with saltwater taffy. Let me grab it really quick. But I'm going to do a sample first because I always have to do a sample because I'm always freaked out I'm going to ruin something that I like. Yes, that's the right color. Now, this is a Vicky Bouton stencil, and we're just going to add another little layer. And I'm using my favorite brush. These are the Pink Fresh Studio, And I'm telling you, the reason why I love these brushes is because you can do a super light, even application. And then if you want it heavier, you just go over it again. But I love, love, love the control that you have with this. I know some of you are probably like, what are you doing? Like you're messing it up. But we're just making it less white, basically. We're grunging it up just a little. Oh my gosh. Yes. Let's do a little up here. Just a little bit. I love it. Love, love, love it. Can you guys see? I wonder if you can see, like, it's very subtle, but I really like that. Okay. Before we go too far, let me bring this out because there is also something I can do if I need to mute this down. And I think let me see something. See how it's a lot brighter, like darker than the colors of the paper? I have an idea. I'm going to go back over with my stencil in the same place. I'm going to get my little tray again. What did I do with it? Y'all, I just put aside my little trays that I just talked about. And now I can't find it. Oh, here it is. And I'm going to go in with a tiny bit of, this is just white acrylic paint. And another just blending brush. And I'm going to put a little bit on my foam. And I'm going to throw these away probably. At least the paint one, I'm definitely going to end up throwing away. But I want to tone this down just a little bit. So I'm simply going to just go over it with the white paint. And you'll see it's going to just tone down the color to make it a little softer to match the little bit softer tones of that pink fresh paper. Hopefully you'll be able to see what I mean when I'm done. It's a very subtle difference. It's a very subtle change in the color. A little bit more paint. You guys are not blessed with the shower playlist tonight. Okay. Now look at the difference in this color versus the color up here, right? Can you tell the difference? How it just tones down that vibrancy just a little bit. So I'm going to go in here as well and just do the exact same thing. Just so it has the same kind of muted, like, I don't know how to explain it. No jazz concert. This is true. No jazz concert tonight. Oh my gosh. It's really fun when they are learning a new song and you hear it over and over again. Oh, yes. That's exactly what I wanted. And get some of it on the yellow. I don't know if you guys can tell, like on camera, what that acrylic paint does, but in person, I love, love, love the effect. It just totally calms down the color a little bit. Okay. Oh, I am so excited that something actually turned out. You should ask my mom. After last Thursday, I called her. I was like, "Oh my gosh, Mom." I'm not going to say the words I used because I was like, "I can't believe that. Can't believe that live." Okay, I'm really excited about this. Now let's bring in the photos. And I am going to back them in white. Get a piece of white really quick. Sometimes I like to do this ahead of time, but then I don't know if I'm actually going to back it in white. But I do feel like maybe I don't need to. Let's see. Oh, Mom, you're a little biased, you know. Yeah, I think I do want to back it in white first. Okay. Gosh, why is my camera? Do you see what my camera is doing? This has never happened to me before. Sorry, I'm trying to get my camera to adjust again. You guys, I swear it's literally always something with technology, always. Again, what's going on? It seems to happen when you pull out a plain sheet of, oh, interesting. I wonder if I move that away, what happens? There, it's doing it again. Okay, it's the plain white paper. Okay, I'm going to try to keep the plain white paper out of there, if I can. Very weird. That is so true, Janice. So I went disc golfing. Well, I didn't disc golf, but my son was disc golfing today. And he asked if I wanted to go and just walk because it's beautiful. It's like a beautiful wooded area. And we're going to go and walk the dog. And I would watch him disc golf. And we did. And it was gorgeous. And when we were coming home, and it's not far from my house, when we were coming home, the air pressure light came on the car. And I was like, oh, our air pressure must be low. And he said, hey, can we stop at Chick-fil-A? So yeah, we crossed a 4-lane highway and we're turning into the Chick-fil-A parking lot. And it's like we can't move hardly. Our tire had basically come off the rim. Like we were basically practically riding on the rim of our tire. And yeah, that was not fun. Right in the Chick-fil-A parking lot. I was like, oh my gosh. What a blessing that this did not happen in the middle of an intersection of the 4-lane road. And it happened in Chick-fil-A. And thank the Lord, my son was with me because first of all, we didn't know how to get the tire out of the car. It was under the car, but we didn't know how to release it because I've never had to change a tire in this car, and neither has he. And my husband was at work. And so we spent about 15 minutes trying to figure that out, and we finally figured it out. Then some guy sees me trying to get the lug nuts off of the tire, and I said, and this is true, I had arm day today at the gym. I'm like, well, I guess I did not lift enough at arm day today because there's no way I'm getting these lug nuts off. Yes, seriously, T, it was a huge blessing that we even made it to the Chick-fil-A parking lot. So I'm wondering if I want to do like all of these and just do these on strips versus back every one of them. Does that make sense? Like, I don't know that I need to back every single one of them. Kind of do. Yeah, I think I don't want to back every one of these. Yeah, it was crazy. And so we were there for probably 30 minutes or so, 45 minutes working on it. And it was really, really interesting to watch people. And the number of people who literally just walked by us, like didn't even acknowledge. And we were right in front of the front door, like literally right in front of the front door. How many people walked by us and did not even acknowledge that we were having issues? I'm like, I'm glad I wasn't by myself. Or maybe they would have helped more had I been by myself, possibly. But it was interesting to watch how people would respond to someone in need. Yeah, but there were some helpful people for sure, but not as many as non-helpful people. But I feel like if I was by myself, people probably would have been a little more helpful. Sorry about the dog. I bet man Scrap is probably home. And yes, he is. Okay. I love to bring out the blue. Since we don't have any blue on the page, this is going to help the photos really pop. And I don't care. Jack, I'm live. Jesus. Hope y'all didn't hear that. Okay. And then the question is, I feel like it might be nice to have a strip of this at the bottom. So I want to cut a strip. And then maybe I'll use my scallop punch, possibly, to have this ground the layout. Okay, I'll tell him. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm really liking that. I'm gonna let this sit here and so I can decide how I want to, if I want to scallop that or what I want to do. I pulled out Okay, this collection, it's so cheap. I think it's like $17 maybe for this collection, the paper pack, and then you get these acetate pieces. So I'm like, I feel like I could do a cluster up here. Maybe if I move this over, and then Beautiful Day kind of fits right in there. I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet what we want to do with all these, but these are the acetate pieces. I also made these for another layout that I ended up using this collection for. Oh, it is called Sunshine on My Mind, I believe, and it is Pink Fresh Studio. Pink Fresh Studio Sunshine on My Mind, I believe. Anyway, I made these embellishments for another layout using the same collection, and I had leftovers. And so what I do when I have leftovers like that is everyone wants to know when their jazz concert is, when you're going to play your guitar.
The jazz concert?
Because the last time you were practicing your guitar.
Oh, could you hear it?
Yeah.
Probably sounded terrible too.
No, it sounded good. Anyway, I keep these in that, when I make extra embellishments, I keep them in my little sticker binder I was telling you about, and I have a summer section, and I happen to look through there, and Tanya says hello.
I see. Hey, Tanya.
I happened to look through there and found these, so I was like, oh, perfect. I'll try to get them used on this layout. So that's what these are.
I like it.
Yeah, you're in this one, buddy.
Woohoo! I made it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, those two on the left and right are basically the same, but
I know. I don't care.
I know.
It's about the art. Come on, Jack.
Okay.
Okay, I'm not sure. I don't know. Does he take requests? Jack, will you take requests for your guitar? No, he only knows a few songs. Okay. I have this that says this place right here. That is the perfect color. I like these acetates, but I don't know if they're going to work with the sprigs. We'll see. Where is entertainment since we are getting the art show already? Oh. Okay. All right. I have this too. Sand dollar, which I can totally layer in there. That would be cute. And then I also have this heart, which I feel like matched really well. Oh, some labels. Okay. First of all, I got to take a step back. I'm going to punch this. I need to do a scallop for that little piece because there's too much squareness going on. I want to soften it up a little bit with a scallop. I need to move some of this out of the way. I have to tell you, I watched your alcohol ink the live that you did on Easter because I wasn't free to be able to watch you live. But I watched it today, and for some reason it wouldn't let me comment. So I don't know what that's all about, but it was amazing. So now you have got me inspired. Like I need to get my alcohol inks out and start playing because I have a ton of them. And Michelle just put an order in for a bunch of alcohol inks too. But I never thought of using it. And I know Gina did it Saturday on a layout. And I never thought of using them on a layout before. I've always just kind of thought of doing it with cards. So fun that we get to be inspired by each other. I'm going to put this up here in case I want to add something up there. Let's get these glued down. I got to commit to something. To make me think I needed the alcohol. Yeah, exactly, right? I mean, I already have them, so I was super excited about that, but I was like, oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. Oh, I think I need to lower this a little bit because I do not want to lose all of my sunburst work up there. Actually, I'm going to lower this a little bit more. Nope, a little bit higher. I'll get it right one of these times. This might be cute, kind of sticking out this half and have this embellishment cluster kind of coming out from it. Or not, I don't know. This is the playing part. No, I don't know if I like that. Sherry, you like what? You like the frame? I don't know. I'm not, I like the idea of it, but I don't know if I like it. I feel like I would like it if this wasn't acetate. If it was just a regular, I love using frames as like a base, you know. I'm going to cut this in half. I'm not going to, oh, I wonder if we do it over here instead of up top. Maybe it's too much sticking up top. I also feel like I could do a double title. You know what I mean? Like do Beautiful Day, but also do like a fun title, even covering over the beach a little bit here. Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Where's the other side of my frame? Here it is. If I do the frame, Then I have to decide, do I want this underneath like that? And then can you put the solid leaves down first over the frame, then the acetate cluster? Yes, Michelle, I agree. Okay, solid leaves down first over the frame like this, right? And then, oh, that might work. Maybe I don't like that one. Maybe I stick. Oh, that's a lot going on. Maybe I just do. I like it at top and bottom. Okay, like that. And then maybe this one. This one's not working as well. Let me see if I have. Let me find the other acetate pieces from that collection. Maybe. Where is it? Oh my gosh. Because, hold on. Or maybe not, because I don't know where it is. I was going to say, maybe there's a smaller flower that I could do at the bottom. I also have the palm tree, which there aren't palm trees in North Carolina, but does it really matter? I don't know. Let's try the palm trees. Maybe I'll go a whole nother route. Ooh, I kind of like that. Now, let's just do this for a second. Take the acetate off. Still keep our frames. What else did I pull out? Oh, look what I pulled out, you guys. I was like, oh, maybe these will work on my layout. But, nah. Oh, this is where the tough part comes in. Let me just take off the frames and see if I'm going to make this smaller. gonna let that sit there and marinate. And I also have some other shells. So that is without the acetate. I wish this heart was smaller. Okay, I'm going to do something crazy. I'm going to cut this. I know it's not crazy, but because I want to use it up here. If you want to use the acetate, you can try to stack them on white clouds. Ooh. I know, I love acetate. Why does it have to be so hard to use? I wonder if let me just try something. Even if I just like backed them with white and made them look more like ephemera, right? Then maybe I could use the frames and layer it on top of the frames. Can you trim the heart down like fussy? It's chipboard heart, so I don't know that it would work. But I can find other hearts, I feel like. Let's see. I want to focus really quick on the acetate and see, because I like the idea of using the florals. I really do. You guys, sometimes you guys are the only things that get me through a layout. Like, especially last week, I wouldn't have made it through that layout. I would not have made it through. It would have still be sitting on my desk today. So, just so you know, you saved me last week and most likely are saving me this week. So let's just see. Now, granted, I will fussy cut that better, but that's just to give a look. Now I can't even see the frame, of course. Can you trim? Yeah, see, look what a difference that makes. Why do they even make acetate? I know it's fun, but dang, it's always harder to use than you think. Okay. Move this over. I will make that look better than it does right now. And we're just tucking and playing still. I don't think I need that. Okay. I definitely need this frame down here now. Oh, wait. Do I want to do an acetate down here? Oh, my lordy, lordy. Let's just rough cut this out very roughly. I don't even care about all the leafy bits. It's like I just want the flower more than anything. Of course, now I can't even see the frame. Ugh. Y'all, I'm telling you. Okay. All right, I don't hate that down there. Would you guys use both flare or would you just use one? What are you thinking? I'm not sure. Might tuck this under here just to add a little layer. Amy likes both. Janice likes both. Okay. I'm not going to do the palm trees. If I can make everything work, like in here, then I'm not going to do the palm trees. I'm thinking I'll do another layer with this too, maybe with this. I really like the little doodads poking out for some reason. Just adding those little tiny layers. He says one flare. That, I like that. Not going to use that. This, nope, not going to use that. I'm not going to use these. I'll put all these back in my little binder. All the stuff that I don't use. Might use that. I like that little arrow, but it's got to point to something. I can't just have it point to nothing. I'd love like just a little heart, not this big giant one. Let me grab something. I have all of my like thickers and everything in here. Not thickers like letter thickers, but like word thickers. Let me just see if there's something. Oh, like an XOXO. Let's see. This might be cute. If I put XOXO, it's kind of big. Kind of big. What time is it? Oh, I'll probably play around, guys, but I'm really liking the way it's looking so far. I'm just feeling like I might want to use this arrow possibly and have it like point to a heart or point to something. There's the gold XOXO. I could add gold splatters. Let's see. We're just going to set these here. Watch me ruin my photo. Now, if I do that, I have to add gold somewhere else, which I'm not opposed to because I do have some gold puffies that I can put in each cluster. I kind of like that. Is that too much with like, do I not even need Beautiful Day? What do you guys think? Maybe I don't even need Beautiful Day. And maybe I just want to do the XOXO as my title. Yeah, I agree. I don't need the Beautiful Day. It's just, I feel like I'm forcing it up there because I think it kind of fits, but I think I like the XOXO and then adding some gold in there. And then I have to decide if I want both flare or one. No, it's not the arrow to nowhere. Yes, exactly. I knew it wouldn't be. I knew someday it would find its direction to something. So I keep all of these kind of like sheets in this basket. And then when I'm looking for a title or I'm looking for something to add, I go through these and I love it. Love, love, love. Y'all, I think this is gonna see that would have done like smile would have been good. Not on this one, but it matches. Happy. There's a couple more pink in those color hearts. I might leave this out. I like Beautiful Day. I don't think it's too much at all. I'll play around. And we'll see what I think. Once I start gluing things down and once I cut out the flowers and get them backed onto white and actually get stuff glued down. Look at these would go too. But that's all summer stuff. All right. Well, I think I am. Oh, wouldn't this be great if this said Love and Sunsets? Oh, that would be a cute title to put love here and then and sunsets. Oh, man. But now I'm kind of liking the XOXO. That would be super cute to do love and sunsets, but I would have to make sunsets. I'd have to nope, I'm going to stick with XOXO. But you guys, if you don't have this, I don't know if this is still available, Fun in the Sun, but it's a fun summer, like puppy sticker, thicker type thing from Pebbles. It goes with so many collections. Type love and sunsets on small strip and put it under XOXO. I might. I might do that. I'll play around with it, and I feel like I get to this point where there's too many fun ideas. There's too many places to go. Yes, T, of course we need to splatter, and I'm going to splatter in gold, of course. So I'm actually going to just take this off. I can leave all that. It's not glued down, but that's okay. And we're going to splatter in gold, and I might splatter in white too. Because why not, right? Oh my goodness, I love it. Okay, there's the gold. And then here's the white. I'm going to use this. I noticed on my picket fence paper splatter, my dropper doesn't really work good. It doesn't suck anything up. So I don't know why. Not a big deal because I'm just going to use a paintbrush anyway. You can't see the white probably on camera, but I can see it when it's on the colored parts. This is really going to help the gold tie-in, the gold title. So imagine when this is all glued down, this is what we're going to have. Move this over a little tad. I can't lay Beautiful Day up there right now because it's got splatters. But if I figure out how to, I could possibly have it kind of nestle more in here, like so. That's not bad. If I have it over the sand dollar. So I'll play around with that. And when I am done, I do kind of like that. We'll see. If I do that up there, I might not do the flare though. We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and glue everything down. I feel like, darn it, I'm covering up so much of my stuff, but we know that's what happens, right? I'm going to try to move this down just a little bit more. And then move this down there. I'll move it down a little bit so I'm not covering up all my little rays. But I think I'm going to get ready and glue all of this down, call it finished. And I really do love how it turned out. And just remember, you can use, if you want to use your Lindy's in a more like controlled way, you can brush it on with a paintbrush like we did finishing these strokes up here, or use your just the cheap foam blending tools and have a little bit more control through a stencil. So was super excited to find that idea on Instagram and share it with you guys tonight. And also remember that don't forget you can mix your colors. So, if you have if you have a teal and a yellow, you'll be able to make like a dark teal green, right? If you have the pink and the yellow, you can make an orange. So don't forget that you can mix your colors in the Lindy's and make whatever colors you need. So you don't necessarily need every color under the sun when it comes to the colors. Just pick some sets that have basic colors in them that you can like mix. I will tell you that some of the Lindy's have more shimmer and some don't. These that I use, these are flat. Okay, so these did not have shimmer. These, which I did not use, these magicals, they have shimmer in them. So keep an eye out for that. If you're looking for shimmer, just keep an eye out for which ones you buy. The shimmer ones are really pretty. You also, I could have kept this stencil on and sprayed through my stencil this fossilized amber. It would not have covered up what I did. It would have just added a gold sheen to it. Now, in retrospect, I probably think that would have looked really cool since I added gold into my layout, but I didn't know I was going to do that, so I didn't do that. I could go back and do it, but now I've got splatters and everything else, so I'm not going to worry about it, but it is very cool. I practiced a little bit earlier. Let me see if you can see. Can you guys see? I don't know if you can see like the little bit of, I don't think you can see. No, it doesn't pick up, but I sprayed gold over this. You can see it in some of these. There's like a little bit of a shimmer. It's really pretty. So you can do that as well. But all right, guys, I'm going to turn you off now and finish up with gluing everything down. And I will post a final picture in scrapbooking, my little scrapbook store, scrapbooking layouts and more group. If you are not a member over in that group and you're watching this live, I left a link below. If you're not familiar with my little scrapbook store, I left my coupon code below. And if you have not ordered there before, you can use my code. It's TISAREF and save 10% on your first order. But I would encourage you and invite you to come over to our Facebook group. It's really awesome. You'll get to know all of these ladies that are on the chat with me, and everyone shares their layouts over there. We have lots of challenges. We have lots of lives from all of the designers, and we do monthly challenges with gift certificate prizes. So much to do over there and so much love and support. So check out the links below, and I hope to see you all again soon. Have a great day and have a great weekend, guys. Bye.